Hit that like button, hit that sub button. Follow that IG page, man. Let's get straight into it. The war between Adam22 and Chicago continues as he gets into it with FBG BUTTA. If y'all lost on what's going on, man, recently FBG BUTTA been going on interviews saying,
man, shit, for that shit weak as hell, bro. You feel me? Now he gonna have to play with me because I took your money. Because I took your money. Because I took your money. I went about everything for my friends.
Yeah. Finesse, no jumper out of some paper. Adam22, you know, he being a little bit disrespectful to the Chicago culture. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, he is interviewing a lot of people from Chicago, which means he is providing a light and a platform to get whatever they want to get off. But at the same time, man, he doing a lot of trolling. And FBG BUTTA is basically mad over the comments that Adam22 had for the boy Wooski. Now, if y'all don't know who Wooski is, that's cool, because I barely know who Wooski is either. But I do know that his name was made famous, I believe, by when King Von mentioned him in a song, something saying about
Wooski got shot, now he taking medicine.
Shout out to that man. But Adam took it upon himself at one point in time to go ahead and troll upon that fact. And you know what I'm saying? He was just saying
Wooski vibes. I'm like,
Wooski vibes is crazy.
like, why is you even like? Come on, folks.
I don't think you want to have Wooski vibes anyway.
No.
Wooski's vibes are a little off these days.
Yeah.
But wait, there's more.
Adam will respond with the laughing emojis and saying, quote, I can hear the brain damage through the screen.
crazy, wild comments that you wouldn't expect, you know, a podcaster to be having that type of energy for some niggas that's actually out there in the streets. Butta been saying he finessed Adam and No Jumper out of some money, like he was gonna do an interview but ended up not doing it, all behind the Wooski thing. And Butta, he seemed pretty sincere in his explanation for doing it. You know, he did it on behalf of Wooski, and he said, man, all Adam22 gotta do is just apologize for all those comments that he did. I think that's cool to stand up for each other, especially if y'all are from Chicago. Y'all can't be letting, you know, especially a nigga like Adam22 come in between shit and fuck all y'all relationships up and what y'all got going on. My personal opinion, I believe it, you know what I'm saying? Now, Adam22, he has something different and a different take on everything that happened, man. He said,
FBG BUTTA, clearly this dude is out of his mind, or at least like is such a clout chaser that he's doing multiple interviews claiming that he got all this money off of No Jumper, that he scammed us for money. On my mom, on my kids, he got us for $0. And he's now doing multiple interviews claiming that he got us for some money. And it is 100% not true.
Then he recalled the time where Butta called them, you know, I guess they was gonna set up an interview, and he said,
I actually had like a long phone call with FBG BUTTA a couple weeks ago before he was supposed to do the interview. And he was all like texting me and like making sure I got on the phone with him and shit. So I call this dude, I'm talking to him. And he tells me, like, I'm expecting him to say some shit about the Wooski thing and like, oh, bro, you disrespected Wooski or whatever. I already knew what I was going to say to be able to, like, you know, talk to him about that, right? He didn't want to talk about that. All he was doing was just apologizing and swearing up and down that he was an honest person and basically just telling me that even though he had missed our initial interview date, that he was going to make it up to me and that he was going to actually come to town and that he wanted to make sure that he got it done and how he would never scam anybody. And now he's doing a series of interviews where he's lying and claiming to have scammed us. Who scams by lying about scamming?
Now, this conversation made me think that Adam actually got scammed, because why would Butta be telling you that he's not a scammer? It sounds like he's trying to get a deposit to come through, and you were a little probably apprehensive, and he talked you into it. You know, that's another thing. You said that was a lie. And last but not least, man, probably the wildest thing that Adam22 started saying, because he was like,
I've watched some of his interviews before, and the kid is definitely funny and entertaining, right? But he's also clearly a drug addict, and he pretty much admits to that. He drinks like crazy in the interviews. He's talking all about popping Zans and everything like that. So it's definitely a possibility that he doesn't even realize that he's lying about scamming us because he's so fucked up that he's just not even aware. But that being said, I've watched his interviews when he's denying being a snitch, And I've thought to myself, like, well, you know, he doesn't seem like he's lying. But then seeing clips of him talking about how he scammed us, I'm like, well, he doesn't seem like he's lying there either. So I think the odds of him actually being a snitch in this whole duck case and everything, to me, are very, very high, because this kid is clearly some kind of sociopathic fucking liar and a drug addict, possibly zesty. That's still up for debate.
And Adam kind of implied that Butta is actually a snitch, you know what I'm saying? Now, this is crazy territory for goddamn Adam22 to be getting into, because I ain't gonna lie, man, as a podcaster and as somebody who not even in the streets or got nothing to do with, like, you don't even care about niggas snitching and shit like that, you feel me? So I don't think you should be implying that anybody is a rat. And then he was also implying that FBG Butta is a goddamn drug addict. In most cases, that would be a goddamn roast in the cook, you feel me? But I ain't gonna lie, Adam22, like, you had your whole little wave with drugs too. These niggas is young, bro. These niggas is in their 20s, you know what I'm saying? And at the same time, bro, you literally employ Brick Baby, bro. Brick Baby is a self-admitted drug addict, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? And I don't know how to put it in kind of words, but you even said that Brick Baby is a drug addict. Brick Baby even got on Nojumper and said he motherfucking going to rehab to get off drugs. And shout out Brick Baby, because he have been looking way sober in the recent episodes, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. How you gonna be throwing shit in people's face that you fucking do yourself, or that you partake, or that people that you hang around partake in, man? And my whole goddamn conclusion to this video is that Adam22 is no doubt going up, and he's very, very viral at this moment. But I ain't gonna lie, man, we starting to blur the lines of which line to motherfucking cross, you feel me? Adam22 is blurring that goddamn line by his damn self, you feel me? Because this nigga is like clearly tiptoeing into deep waters when it comes to certain shit. Like, I understand not being a bitch and standing up for yourself and, you know, trolling on the internet and shit, man, but some shit is just too far. Like, nigga, some shit I won't even do, you feel me? I wouldn't even be going back and forth with no goddamn niggas and killers and all that shit. You know why, bro? Because I know in reality, nigga, we ain't finna fucking, I know I'm not, nigga. I'm not willing to goddamn take it as far as some of these motherfuckers is taking it. And clearly, Adam22 doesn't fucking believe the hype about Chirac, which I don't fucking know why, because he's literally obsessed with their culture. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Big Wave got made. This your boy Ted. Hit that like button, hit that sub button. Until next time, we out of here. Where you gotta go, where you can't go. Nigga jumped down, put a hole in this can't go. Walking out the bank with a bankroll. Walking out the safe with some blanks, I'ma take those. This shit bang from the Ace to Laredo. Everybody know Ted Bueno.